Hi everyone. I thought I'd jump on quickly just to share with you some of the projects that I'm working on right now and just talk about a little bit about what I've got planned for Christmas coming up. So as some of you saw on my Instagram as well as on our Junk Journal Junkies Facebook page, I have been working in this fall journal. I had started in the summertime. Let me just get it. I had not been journaling for a while. I had not been kind of recording memories and that kind of thing. So in the summertime, I decided that I would make this a little 4x6 fabric journal. And I do have some catching up to do in it. But my inspiration, of course, was Wendy from Wendy's Journal Adventures. She makes beautiful fabric books. And so she was my inspiration for this. So I just tabbed June, July, and August here. So there's June and July and August. And I did some writing and I did lots of pictures in it. And that's kind of how I keep my journals. So I decided I wanted to do one for the fall. Now, sorry, I'm just over on the side here. I had made this larger journal. If any of you know, I've been obsessed with the new Tim Holtz Memoranda paper line, so much so that I've gone out and bought another one just in case I finish my my first pad. In any case, I made this journal for myself, and I had fully intended on using this when I had completed using the summer journal. So this is just, you know, full of beautiful pages ready for pictures and lots of journaling, and I've used lots of various papers throughout, envelopes, use of paper, beautiful ledger paper, and so on. So I was inspired when I saw the new Amber Moon collection come out from Prima, and I decided rather than moving into that journal, I would make myself a little Traveler's Notebook sized journal for fall. I still need to name it here. And in this I have used, of course, some Tim Holtz Memoranda paper for the cover. This is, oh, where's that from? Tsunami Rose. And I've used this envelope that I've adhered, and I've added one of those fabric pockets that I like to use. I've done a tag with a bit of stenciling, added a few things there, and then this is a flip out page, and I'm going to be adding some pictures there and some journaling along the side, and I've just got my fall bucket list in this little fabric pocket. Added a few flowers there, and those flowers are from this Michaels collection. And then I've just added lots of tabs, and I've used papers. I've forgotten now where I got, that's a printable paper, and I've just sewn on some coffee dye paper. If I think about the name of the shop I got that from, I will link it below. Added some of this really pretty kind of olive colored pom-pom trim, and just a variety of papers to use. I've got lots of events coming up this fall. Wedding, and of course it's Thanksgiving, lots of family time. So I've got lots of things to add to this book as we go through the fall. So I just really like the way it's turned out. It's compact but still loads of space, and I just used some of that as a little booklet there. So it goes on just in the same kind of vein. I've got this printable from Ephemera's Vintage Garden I'm going to use in some way. A guest check. I've got a couple of these cards that were from Michaels. This great orange envelope I'm going to add in. So I've also got some of these note papers from Michaels from last year. So those are some of the things I'm going to use throughout this book. And let me show you what I'm going to be using. I mentioned the sorry, I just knocked over a bunch of things on the side of my desk. I'm going to be using this Amber Moon paper pad. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to flip through it because it's too difficult to do, but you can see on the front there how beautiful those papers are. And of course, Prima, I think I've got some paper here that I've cut. Prima quality paper is, you know, it is quality. It's heavy cardstock, so it's great to use in this. I also got the little 3x4 note cards. So I'll be using these throughout as well. And then I got the stamp set, Pumpkin Spice Everything. Isn't that the truth? I love pumpkin spice lattes this time of year. And then I got the word stickers. So you can see that there's all kinds of different stickers to use in your journals or planners. If you're a planner, if you like planners, then this would be great as well. And the other one that I got, I was at Michael's and they have the new Tim Holtz Halloween paper pad. Now, of course, it's for Halloween. I may use some of it when Halloween rolls around, but what I really liked was this. So I'll be using this in some way in that journal as well. And it has a great backside to it as well. And there's a couple of other ones that I might use, like maybe that one, maybe the back of that. But this is a really nice paper pad. That one's really pretty too. So this is great for Halloween or for fall. I really like that. In the back, what's the back? The back is this. So it is geared for Halloween, of course, but I think you can get lots of use out of it, make tags or what have you. So that is what I am using for this little fall journal that I'm working in right now. And then I mentioned these flowers. I've got these. I think these came from Angie, and then I've got one of these flowers left. It's from a few years ago at Michael's, but I'm going to use that as well. So that is that. The other thing I'm working on right now is a design team project, and this is for Ephemera's Vintage Garden, her new Miss Nellie collection, and it's beautiful. So I'm working away on that, and I will have this finished, I'm hoping by next weekend to share with you. So that's also on the side of my desk. Let me move this. The other thing that I'm working on is a Christmas collection. Now, my plan is to have a number of different sizes and styles of Christmas journals available in my Etsy shop. And my plan for that is kind of towards the end of October, beginning of November. So there'll be some hardcover books, there'll be some Traveler's Notebook inserts, and there'll be some of those hardcover Traveler's Notebook covers with inserts to go in it. So the first one that I'm actually working on right now is this one. This is from the Make It Merry collection. Of course, it's not done. This is an old October Afternoon collection, and I've been hoarding it for a while, and I just finally thought, you know, I really need to use it because I love it. And certainly if this doesn't sell, this will be the one that I'm using this year. So this, of course, is not done. I have planned for the cover and for the spine as well. So this is partway done. I'm also going to be doing one similarly sized. Now this one is, let me tell you how big this one is. This is about 4 3/4 by 7.5, and I love that size. And I'm going to be doing another one in that size with the Tim Holtz Ideology paper pad from last year. Now, I'm going to wait and see what he comes out with. I know on Monday he's got his launch of his Christmas, so we're going to see. This may change, but I've got my cover and my my inside papers and my back papers picked out, so there's going to be one made of that. And then I've just got a variety of just random papers that I have in my collection, or my collection, well, it is a collection, but in my stash. So I'm going to be doing some Traveler's Notebook inserts with some of these papers as well. So that's the plan. I will keep you updated on my progress, and I'll be back to share those Christmas journals with you. I will be back to share kind of how this turns out towards the end of October, beginning of November. And as I said, I will have that design team project for Ephemera's Vintage Garden, the Miss Nellie collection. I will have that coming up in about a week or so. So thanks everyone for joining me, and I will be back soon.